Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian. Come on down to the floor, and whether it's in this crouchy size to sit here, or take a moment and just join us right away onto the elbow. On the elbow, we'll pack the shoulder, make sure it's nice and strong, and then assemble those legs. You might have to scooch around a little bit to make sure that the bottom of the foot here is a parallel with the shin in the back. From there, we'll extend the top hip forward with a butt squeeze. Squeeze, extend, utilize the strength in the back to open up that room in the front. Relax. This time through, with that shoulder pack, let's pull the front leg in. Compressing that femur in the hip socket might actually bring this top hip forward as well. Hold for an additional second, and then relax. Now try to assemble those two skills together at the same time. The bottom leg here of my right is pulling into the hip socket, as my top hip here on left is extending forward. Create tension, prioritize strength and stability at the shoulder, and relax. Repeat one more time. Compress, pull in on the front. Then that back hip, this left, is pushing forward with a glute squeeze. Hold for time, relax with control, and switch to the other side. Making sure that the elbow is underneath of that shoulder again. Making sure that we're set up in our 90s, the bottom of the foot parallel with the back shin. 10 seconds or similar here of effort of extending or pushing the top hip forward. Feel the glute work in the back as we extend, making room in the front. And relax. Repeat. Glute squeeze. Limit the movement of the chest. Now place your intention on the front leg and pull in for 10 seconds. We also might feel that that top hip goes forward as a consequence of pulling in on the bottom. And relax. Same effort here, compressing that hip socket as we pull under. Check in with that shoulder that we're nice and strong too. And then relax. Put both of those skills together as we compress in the front, extend through the back, and hold for time under tension here. Scissoring the hips could be a yoga cue. We'll relax. Let's repeat one more effort of a hip extension, butt squeeze at the top, and compressing or pulling in on the bottom side. Hold for time, and slow, relax. From this ground position, let's do a little bit of our frog. For that, we'll get into a little bit of a modified down dog here. Then tiptoe your toes out, then lift up those knees and place them wide. At the feet, can the medial borders or the big toe touch the floor here? While in this position, flex or round the spine. Then extend the spine. At the head neck, look between the elbows or the hands, keeping the neutral back, anterior tip of the hips, that your tailbone tips towards the ceiling or the belly button closer to the floor. Then isolate that low back again as we do our posterior tuck, scooping the hips underneath. Repeat to an anterior tip of the hip for one more repetition, and now press through the forearms, driving the hips back. And breathe. Check in with those adductors. Then from here, we'll pull the elbows to the hips, coming forward, releasing some of the tension. You may be able to slide your knees a little wider at that point. If so, anterior tip of the hip or tailbone to ceiling and press. Limit the rounding of the low back. Hold for time, release with control, and repeat one more. The anterior tip of the hips allows that nice hip flexion or bending at the hip like a squat. Hold for time, breathe, return to an easy position, and be patient as we peel those knees together. From here, let's assemble in a lunge to the front. With a single leg to the front, press down through the front leg. As you press down for 10 seconds, can we feel this effort of pulling up in the back leg? Ease away the tension. Repeat one more. Continue, press down through the front leg, pull up in the back, creating tension. Ease away. Then open that leg to the side and repeat. My left lateral leg will be pressing down heavy into the floor, feeling nice, good, strong work through my hamstrings and my butt. This leg here, I'm pulling up. I'll relax that effort. Things may go away, so bring the hips back underneath the shoulders, nice and level. And for 10 more seconds, we'll press down through the lateral leg, pulling up this right leg of mine. Hold for time, create tension, relax, returning the leg to the front and pulling underneath. Repeat with the other leg in the front. Elevate or hike, do the John Travoltas to get the hips as level as you can. Then press down through that front leg and again pull up through the back. Tension-filled moments for 10 or similar seconds here, and follow that with controlled relaxation. One more time in the front as you press down through the front leg, open the toes, press, 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 and pull up on the back leg. Ease away the tension, and then open the leg to the side. From here again, hike to level, extend the hips forward, and press down through the lateral leg. As you press down here, continuing to push forward and lifting up on this leg. Relax. Reset, glute squeeze, press down on the lateral, pull up on the leg underneath of those hips, and pull and push. Create tension, relax, return the leg to the front, under, and that's it. Thank you very much for following along with this low body stretch and strength series. Add those tension techniques to your lunges, to your squats. Open up your hips and stretch with strength.